when you take on a role like this, there's a very specific nature of this character. He is a sports doctor. How much comes into play for you as an actor? How much research do you do into that?
I met a sports doctor who works with Kobe Bryant and Tom Brady here in LA. And basically I got from him was just kind of, things, like they play music in the operating room, which I never would have known that, or that they, how the surgeries go, how they talk to their patients, it's all about calming them, making them calm, and what he just told me that was really helpful was, and it went into the scene with Amar'e Stoudemire, this is their livelihood, and so you gotta always be calm and confident with them, and that helped that scene. Then when I'm exhausted and not confident because I just got in a huge fight with Amy, that worked so well for what we needed. And then when I'm actually doing a surgery in the movie, that is the guy assisting me is one of the top, knee, replacement surgeons in New York, and he was assisting me. So in the scene, we have those big kind of hazmat suits on, and he's whispering in my ear, okay, so that goes there, put that there, okay, make sure, and those are real nurses with me, and I'm telling them what I need, and I, got to see how they replaced a knee, which is just a big hunk of metal with glue on it, and it goes where the knee should be, and you smash it in with a mallet. It was pretty Stone Age.
Dude, I think I would have the same reaction as Amy.
Yeah, throw up, yeah, or pukes.
Yeah, that's. Now, how did they approach you? Because this is such a nice change of pace. Oh,
I'm sure that might.
It's a nice change of pace to watch you play kind of the leading man, but there's a major twist. You are you're basically the chick of the thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, to me it's so funny. I never even viewed it that way. Maybe that's because I've always been more of a sensitive guy in relationships. I don't know. But I've never been, I never viewed it as a role reversal until I started doing interviews. And then I'm like, I guess you're right. I guess it is a role reversal. Maybe that's because I didn't see that so clearly. Maybe that's why Judd liked me for the movie. But no, I just liked the script, and I came in and read for it. And, I had known Amy from her stand-up and her show, and I thought the script was just fantastic. I thought it was just a wonderful script. And so I auditioned and got a call back, went to New York. Judd shot us on video doing a couple of scenes, and then he took Amy and I out to dinner and just watched us eat. And he took photos of us, and then we went to a girls' season 3 premiere, and he walked around going, "Would you buy these two in a relationship? Do you think these two would work out in a relationship?" Yeah.
There is a scene where you guys go on the date and you're eating very
really fast.
Is that how you eat?
I do eat fast. Yeah, they said that. I go, I eat really fast when I'm nervous. I eat fast anyway, I think, but I eat really fast when I'm nervous, and it was salmon.
Not a big fan?
No, you do take after take after take of me eating salmon, and I would try to keep it in the side of my mouth so I could just be like, they get done, I'm like, oh, so gross. Why? And that's my own fault. I said I'd like, I think he would eat salmon because he's health conscious and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, I want to go back to songs a little bit because Uptown Girl. How many times did you have to listen to that? And is that like a song that you like? Because I listened to Billy Joel right after watching this movie.
Really?
Yes, I was forced to.
Wow. No, I didn't. I don't really know Uptown Girl that well at all. So I would just listen to it and I would just hum along with it. I basically made him a bad actor because I should know it because the character is his favorite song.
Yeah.
But I just, I didn't.
Now you do.
Now I do, yeah.
Now you'll never forget it.
Yeah, I'll forget it, yeah. So, yeah.
You've done a lot of different types of films lately. You've done comedy, you've done drama
Mhm.
brilliantly, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You've done animation, and that's another great movie. What is it that drives you to a character? Because you have been playing a ton of different guys lately.
I don't know. I like a lot of different things. I don't know. It just kind of, I like to swerve, you know. I always, you know, those are my favorite actors, the ones that you can't really pin down, you know. Think of Julianne Moore. I love Julianne Moore so much, and you see her, and my wife and I were just watching Safe, the Criterion Blu-ray of Safe, which is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great film, and her performance, that's one of my favorite performances. And then seeing her in that, and then you see her in Boogie Nights, and then you see her in Big Lebowski, and you watch The Hours, you watch Far From Heaven, and then, you know, all the way up to Still Alice, and it's just all those women are so different, you know. And it's just an amazing body of work, and you just hope you can do something like that, you know, just be open to things. I like a lot of different things too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people do comedy because they really like comedy. That's great. I like comedy. I like drama. I like all types of stuff. I like films like this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Trainwreck. That's good. Romantic comedy is good. I don't like a lot of romantic comedies because they don't feel real to me. And I remember when Judd sent me the script, knowing there was going to be Judd, I knew it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Because he has very good taste and very good instincts, and he's just so smart and talented. And then when I read the script that Amy wrote, I just went, "Whoa, this is unreal." It was so solid, you know. I read a lot of, you know, Judd sends me a lot of these, you know, scripts and, you know, do these movies, and they're all great, but it's all evolving constantly. You know, my character, I'm forgetting, Sarah Marshall, starts one way, and then as we go along with it, it kind of evolves into a different thing, you know, and that's great. That's what's so great about Judd's process. On this movie, her script was so solid and so there. We could shoot this word for word, and it would be fantastic.
Wow.
You know what I mean? She's such a good writer, and then so now we're improvising and creating on top of something that's so solid, you know, and that was great.
It was so much fun to watch. And another thing that must be a dream come true for like any guy, your best mate was LeBron James.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
nuts.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Was that always in the script?
No, Judd said, "What if your best friend was LeBron James?" I thought, "Oh, that'd be funny." And then this shows how open they are. And Amy just reminded me of this. I didn't know this, but she said, "I think you pitched that out, that, you know, saying, you know, all these romantic comedies, it's always two guys playing one-on-one. What if we do that, you know, talking about the relationship? It's always the main guy and his best friend playing one-on-one, talking about the relationship. What if we did that scene, but it's me versus LeBron James, and he just doesn't back down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And never call it out. Like, that's just how we play basketball." And it was so much fun shooting that scene. And it was hard, too. I mean, it was just, after we were done, I remember finishing, we shot that scene a whole day, shooting that scene. And I asked Amy if I could borrow her masseuse. And I went, and she has a masseuse, and this woman, and so I sat there, and the woman was working on my back. She went, "Wow, what'd you do today?" And I'm like, "I was playing one-on-one with LeBron James all day."
So did you you let him win, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You would have destroyed him.
Oh my gosh, he's such a good. I did score once, legitimately, and
Was that the one that was on camera, or did you?
No, I went up for a layup, and every time I had gone up, he would smack it down. And one time I went up inside instead of going outside, and I got it, and then I ruined the tape because I started. Yeah.
You also got to work with all these like sports heroes, sports icons. Were any of those kind of really special ones? I mean, aside from playing one-on-one.
I've never been, to be honest, never been that big of a sports guy, but I, if anything, I was more impressed at what great actors they were and how funny they were. John and Amari and LeBron were just unreal, and it wasn't fair how good they were. it just isn't fair. They don't know how funny they are. They just play it completely real and have the confidence to know that the two of us sitting at a brunch together talking about your relationship problems, but you're you and I'm me, is funny. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do a lot, you know? And that was so impressive.
Well, what's next for you? What do you got coming up? You're always busy.
I just finished shooting the BFG, the Steven Spielberg's movie. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's it? Just work with Steven?
Just working with Steven Spielberg. No, I just worked, the Roald Dahl, based on the Roald Dahl book. Mark Rylance plays the BFG. It's wonderful, wonderful. I think people are going to love that. And then I have a show coming out on IFC called Documentary Now that I did with Seth Meyers and Fred Armisen. That is just like a weird, it's a documentary parody show. So we parody Grey Gardens and Thin Blue Line and all this stuff with me and Fred playing all the characters. So, and these guys, Rhys Thomas and Alex Buono, they did an amazing job of recreating these styles. And it was really cool. It's cool to watch.